days, a glimpse of stalking was. I am live. How are you? Looked on at something shocking, now heaven knows. I wish this person wasn't walking on the side of the road. I love how that just fit right in there. Good authors too, who once knew better words, now only use four-letter words, writing prose. Anything goes. Okay, I won't be before you long, honeys. I can't see who it is. Is that JQ? Honey, my vision. My vision. Honey, it's tired. I've worked, honey, the day long. All the day long. But I wanted to come on here and talk about Judge Big Mama JQ. If that is you, my love, you have coined the term Judge Big Mama, and all due respect unto you for it, because I be tickled. I be so tickled. Honey, she had them sweet potato pie baking hands. I went back and looked at the picture of Judge Big Mama, and my niece had those thick sweet potato pie baking hands. I said, I bet she makes a mean pie. I bet she makes a mean pie. But then I heard her speak and I said, it's not a sweet potato pie. She probably makes something like cherry. She probably makes an apple pie, but a regular old white lady apple pie. She don't look like she makes a sweet potato pie after I had done seen her on this interview. So I'm keeping my granny, honey, again. But this time I'm getting paid, like for real paid for it. And we be sitting up in the house, child, and we was watching, you know, the talk shows of the day. I do want to say, whoever is hiring down to the real, y'all need to go ahead and keep Tisha Campbell Martin - no Martin. Tisha Campbell - Martin - no Martin. Because niece is working it out over there. She don't say too much, but when she talk, I be glad to hear her. I be glad. Now I wish these cars would drive, honey, because I'm boxed in. She trying to speed up so I can't get over. But my soul gonna look back and wonder how I got over, because I'm about to get over. I don't know if I gotta run her out the lane or who I got to run out the lane, but I do need to get over, honey, because my turn coming up here in about half a mile. Let me get on through this light. Oh, got on through the light. Who is here? Who is before me? JQ, what's up? Von D, how are you? Honey, hold on. It's dusk, daughter. It's dusk. I can't really be. Furious Citizen, how are you? I hope I'm not buffering. Honey, she has sweet potato pie baking hands, but she don't have sweet potato pie. Why can't I say this? Honey, I'm trying to say sweet potato bisexual. Sweet potato pie baking tendencies. She don't have the tendencies. I'm not gonna be here long because my phone about to die. I'm almost home, honey. It's been a long day. I've got to take a shower. I absolutely have to shower my body. And I gotta catch the dollar store before they close. Them summer hours are up, honey. The summer hours are up. Honey, they were staying open at 10, now they closing at 9, and I got to get over there. Judge Big Mama, come here, baby, in her voice. Honey, she looked like somebody's grandmare, honey. I'm doing all right, Janie Kelly. I am doing all right. Sis definitely makes pumpkin spice pie. Ew. That is not for me, honey. Well, praise the Lord for me not buffering. Praise the Lord. Bondi, I'm doing well. I am doing well. Biblio, how you doing? Did you upload today? I have not been on YouTube at all today. I didn't see it, but if you did, I'm coming over. We're gonna have a sleepover. Hello, Chris. Is this Galarza? Don't let me mispronounce, honey. I love you too. Just like Dina Jones said in Dreamgirls when they hollered out at the what was it, when Curtis had his 25th anniversary of foolishness, honey, and Dina had done come out there with the I'm doing too much. And she said, hello, America. Somebody said, I love you, Dina. She said, I love you too. That's how I love you. That is how. Right now, well, don't let me rush you. Don't let me rush you. But when you upload, I'll be there. I'll be there. Ooh, that's high. Just call my name and then said, "Oh, girl was checking for contraband." Listen, okay, because I had not seen. I saw Judge Big Mama giving white lady a hug. I saw that and I said, Judge Big Mama, that's illegal or something. Disbar her immediately. I said that. And then I saw the brother give her a hug, and I said, brother, that's not. We don't do that. We don't do foolishness. Like when Whitney Houston had done said, we don't do crack. We don't do that. We don't hug brother murderers. We don't do that. But he had done hugged. I said, okay, we're going to let you be, spirit filled, honey. And then somebody told me that that's how you finalize voodoo with the hug. Now, I said, it must be Haitian voodoo, honey, because down in Louisiana, you don't really have to hug nobody to wrap things up, daughter. Just get you a little hair. Anyway, don't let me tell y'all how to voodoo anybody, honey. We ain't trying to voodoo. We trying to badoo. Anywho, so long story short, girl, me and my grandmama was sitting up, my great grandmama, sitting up in the room, honey, watching some TV. I keep it on, for some reason, I keep it on the channel that The Real and Tamron Hall. I know why. I keep it on that channel because my great grandmother, she was born in 1927, and she seems to think that black people don't do nothing in media. She thinks that everybody that does something in media is white. And so I keep it on, honey, we gonna watch The Real so you can see big old Lonnie Love up there being big and black, honey. We gonna watch The Real. Sometimes we watch Wendy, and we are starting to watch Tamron Hall. And my great granny loves her hairstyle and said that maybe I could do her hair like that tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, we were watching Tamron Hall. And Judge Big Mama, whose actual last name is Kemp, I don't remember her first name, honey. I'm doing well to remember the last one, was on the show. And she got up there, honey, in this blue dress and this curled hair. And she said that she was overcome or something she had done said, child, about the situation. Now, if you don't know who I'm talking about, just go back and see who was on Tamron Hall today, because Beautiful Soul said we can't say nobody's name, honey. We can't, as far as the person who has been killed, we can't say his name, we're gonna get flagged. She said she couldn't do a video about it, honey, because every time she say his name, she get flagged. So we ain't gonna say his name. But Judge Big Mama was so overcome with emotion that, because the brother had done asked could he hug murderous white heifer, and he asked twice. And when he asked that second time, Judge Big Mama just gave in and she let him hug her. And somehow that ended up with her hugging the woman too. And I was like, now, when she was talking about how the brother wanted to hug the murderous heifer, she said, well, I wasn't going to let him hug her because it's against the rules and, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, why did you get your old big mama sweet potato hands having self up there with your chanclas, honey, your ugly sandals, and that pearl looking necklace wrapped around that judge's outfit and hug her like that? Why would you do that? You already had done said it went through your mind that you wasn't going to let the brother hug the woman because it was against the rules, and you get your old behind up there and hug her too, and you was just so overcome with emotion. Girl, if you don't, she called us dummies. She called us dummies and hoes, honey. She sat up there and had done said, y'all are stupid, and I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to spin you a tale, honey. I'm going to spin you a yarn. Girl, if you don't shut up, girl, my battery low. Honey, my battery is low. So I can't drag her like I want to for the long haul. But, honey, you just sat here and said that you wasn't going to let the brother hug the heifer because it's against the rules, and somehow you got your behind up there and done hugged her. Where's the sense? Where's the sense? Is somebody in the back making sense? Can I get an extra help in a sense? Somebody need to make some sense. Give me some sense here immediately. It don't make none. I was too through. through. I was so through. Come on, you know I sing to your biblio. You know I will. And then she told the story about how the bailiff heifer. The bailiff heifer was checking her hair for contraband. Now I don't know enough about bailiffs, to be quite honest. Only thing I really know about bailiffs is, honey, the black bailiff on Judge Judy just does whatever she tells him to do, which is kind of what bailiffs are supposed to do, but she seemed like she's talking to him like he a slave. And then there's the cute bailiff on All Rise. That's pretty much all I know about bailiffs, honey. I watched Law and Order for years, and they don't never talk about the bailiff. Can we get an episode of Law and Order from the bailiff's perspective? Anywho, so I don't know whether it was checking for contraband or what, but she really did not look like she was patting the woman's head down for contraband. She looked like she was stroking her hair. And I was just like, now this was my first time seeing this. My mama told me that the woman was stroking her hair, and I was like, now that don't sound right to me. But you know, my mama just be telling me stuff. She don't get into the whole story. But no, the woman was stroking this lady's hair, allegedly looking for contraband. I just don't know. I got one of the ghost brushes. Continue with this voodoo lesson, please. Nope. Ain't gonna have that on my conscience. Tammy. Yeah. Yep. Tammy Kemp. Tammy. Prince. How are you? I'm doing all right. My day has been all right. I just came on here to drag Judge Big Mama. Up north, too furious. My mama told me. Oh, y'all talking to each other? Let's see. Very, very unprofessional. And according to her own words, against the rules. Because if it's against the rules for the brother to do it, it has to be against the rules for the judge to do it. Because the judge is held at a higher standard. It's got to be. Disbar her. Disbar her. Where was that compassion for the witness? I don't know. I do not know. Then she got on there and said she cried when she found out that the other young man was murdered. She cried. I said, I don't know, Judge Big Mama. I'm not too sure about it. That heifer shouldn't have got no hug with fake tears. She shouldn't have. She should not have. If the brother is hugging against the rules, and how is it okay for the judge to hug the defendant? My exact point. That's when I was like, because I was already like, okay, Judge, I don't know. But when I saw her on Tamron Hall talking about she didn't want to let the brother hug the woman because it's against the rules, I was like, okay, so why did you get up and do it? That don't make no sense to me. Why would you get up and hug her if you already had in your mind that it was against the rules for the brother? That don't make no sense. That's absolutely insane. And I'm not buying it. Like, I'm not buying what she's selling. I knew you was gonna bring up Luke. Hey Kay, what's good? What you know good? Honey, today I don't know what I know good. I know that Judge Big Mama is on my nerves. That's what I know for sure. It didn't make any sense to have hugged that heifer. Ugly stuff. It didn't make sense at any point. It didn't make sense for the brother, in my opinion. It didn't make sense for the judge. I just don't understand. What are we doing here? What are we doing? What's going? Why is y'all getting? And then she gave the woman a Bible. She gave the woman a Bible, and then I found out today, because I didn't know about the Bible. I found out today she gave her a Bible, and an atheist group is calling for the woman to be, I don't know, sat down, benched, I don't know what they was calling for her to do, but calling for some consequences for giving that woman a Bible. And I mean, you know, I love the Lord, and I reads my Bible every now and then, honey. Deuteronomy and them. Deuteronomy and her sisters and cousins, honey. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, and the first and seconds, honey. The first and seconds. But I still feel like, girl, it should be against all sorts of rules for you to go back in your chamber and get your Bible and give it to this heifer. Because she said that the woman asked her for a Bible, no, she said that the woman said that she didn't know if the Lord was going to forgive her, and the judge said that the Lord was going to forgive her, and she said she didn't have a Bible, and the judge said, well, I will get you a Bible, and went into her chambers and came back and got the heifer a Bible. Do you know they got Bibles in the jail? She going to the jail. What y'all checking her hair for contraband for if y'all gonna send her into the jail with stuff? I don't understand. And I don't understand why this mosquito is flying all around in here. If you don't get out my car, I'ma hug you like the judge. But I'ma hug you on the glory. Fly away from here. Let me wrap this up, honey, because I don't have much battery left on my phone. Honey, right, Foxy Bells. Not in here. Not in courtroom 502. Absolutely right. It's fine that you killed that black man. You're white, so you okay going to bring forth children and continue to kill her. That's not, that ain't it. That's just not it. The brother mentioned forgiveness, and that's nice for him. And I mean, I feel like you have to forgive after a while, honey, but it's been a year. Like, I would still be very pressed. I would still be very pressed. And you can forgive somebody and not hug them. I assure you. You can let it go, forgive them and everything, and not have to give them a hug. Because the way he hugged her, honey, they went in for that good grab. I was like, I don't hug my mama like that. I don't hug my cousins and them like that. I give them an old, hey, an old side hug. It was on my nerves. I want the jail inmates to wear her out. She does deserve. She surely does. I don't care about the Bible. I care about the dead black man that continues to be a non-issue, as most of us are killed. I agree with you. The boy shouldn't have never got shot. Should not have ever gotten shot. How you on a whole nother float? Anyway, because we're not talking about her. We're talking about Judge Big Mama up there on Tamron Hall crying and lying. Y'all go watch the interview if you haven't. Honey, she was up there just, I don't know. And then Tamron done gave her a hug at the end of the interview. I'm like, she's had too many hugs. We don't need to hug her no more. She's had far too many hugs. Let her sit there unhugged. This particular concept of forgiveness and the need to be quote-unquote bigger person was and will continue to be the downfall of the black community. Honestly, because I can be the bigger person and forgive you and never fool with you again. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. And my mama gets upset with me all the time because I'm like, I don't have to be in the presence of people who hurt me or who offend me. My mama is very social, very sociable, honey. She loves to be out in the, she wants to be where the people are. She wants to see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them things? Feet. Honey, she wants to be where the people are, and I don't necessarily. I want to mind my business. And I tell her all the time, just because I don't want to be around certain people does not mean that I'm not the bigger person. Like, that's not what that means. Forgiveness is not a performance. Forgiveness happens on the inside. You done said that, blessed and grateful. that mosquito said I have all this stuff. Honey, the mosquito trying to run off with my blood. That's all my stuff. If I don't have no blood, I don't have nothing. I have nothing. I want her to go to jail with angry, raping women so she can suffer for 3 years at the most. My Lord, today, the violence. Come on, eye for an eye. Maybe the brother got a thing. I'm not even gonna go into the whole you shouldn't be dating that type of person thing. I'm gonna go into the whole, the woman murdered your brother. If you got a thing for her, once she killed your brother, that thing should have been squashed, honey, squandered. Other squad words. Squad. It should have been squad, did it? any other squaw words you can think of, honey. The feelings that you had for her and thinking that she was attractive should have been quelled, honey, quelled. It should have diminished at the very least. I never, I absolutely never. Did you see they put the lesbian heifer Queen Latifah is going to be the octopus heifer on? I did see that. I did see that. I really wanted her to do it in the live action movie. But Disney said no. They said we gonna have to look at what's the heifer name? The oblong heifer. She's oblong, honey, and she's funny. She tickles me. Melissa McCarthy. They said she got to be Ursula. I said I don't see it, but whatever. 10 years isn't enough time for that heifer to spend in jail. She should have gotten life. Child, too much going on. You might be onto something because the way he was up there skinning and grinning, I'm like, you know, she gets right, child. Because the way he hugged her, he gave her a shoulders up hug. I don't ever raise my shoulders up to hug nobody. There's never a time in life when my shoulders get up here and I ram my, never. I don't hug nobody like that. I hugged my granddaddy, yesterday or night before last? I can't remember at this point, honey. I'm tired. I gave him an old good, and I just rested my head on his belly because he got a big belly, honey. But I didn't, it wasn't a come here hug. I just can't. I can't. Let's see. Only part I wanted the family to do was them leaping across the courtroom. Right! But then they would have went to jail. That's the thing. Speaking of Latifah, I went and watched Bestie because you have mentioned it a few times. I'm glad you watched it after I told you that Queen Latifah's titties were in it. Because nobody told me. Now, mind you, I watched it opening weekend. Nobody said anything to me about Queen. I watched it the night it came on. So I had no point of reference to say, all of a sudden, you're going to be looking at Queen Latifah's titties. Just at some point in random in the movie, you will be looking at Queen Latifah Agent Command's titties. Nobody said that to me. So I'm glad I could forewarn you, and you could make the educated decision to see the movie. How did you feel about Monique's performance of as Ma Rainey? I think she did phenomenal. I think Queen was a wonderful Bessie. You know I love Tika Sumpter. You know, I think everybody in that movie did a great job. I think it was a great movie. Honey, the Mad Dogs were out. Honey, they were wiener dogs. The wiener dogs were out, child, and they was asleep. But it is how it is. It is the way it is. I agree. I think Monique did great. I think she was phenomenal in that role. And I would have called her and told her, but she had done called me and told me to boycott cell phones. And I said, okay. You know Monique loves to call me, honey, and hit me with a, hey, my love. And I'd be like, what is it, Monique? What now? What are we giving up today, honey? She'd be like, my love, I need you to give up food. Monique, leave me alone. I don't think I want to see Queen Latifah's titties. I know she can act, but not her titties. Well, her titties was acting too, honey. They told them titties, play dead. And they said, I'm so stupid. Oh, y'all, I got to go because this phone about to die. I've always had a crush on Michael K. Williams. Right. He's very handsome and he did well in the movie as well. I do love Tika Sumpter, but I don't care for Monique. I like Monique on TV. I don't like her on Instagram or Facebook Live or Periscope or wherever she be doing all her Hey My Loves. I don't like Hey My Love Monique. I prefer to watch Monique being funny. Me and my granny were watching the Parkers the other day and we was just tickled, honey. We had a good time, enjoyed her. I've watched a little bit of her stand-up recently and I've been just as tickled, and it's just like, Monique, girl, be one of them artists that don't have to give us all your tea. Anywho, she did her thing. I live for Monique's lesbian energy. Serves me Tiana Taylor in the future. Tiana Taylor tomorrow. Honey, the way Ma Rainey was sitting up there with her legs yapped open with that hat cocked to the side, I said, that ain't nothing but Tiana today and tomorrow. Wrong. She ain't said let's boycott black ones because I went deaf because a black one hit me. Like, she ain't said none of that. Halle Berry minds her business and goes round and round with her baby daddies, and that's it. Anywho, her titties was laying there getting paid. I would. I absolutely would. Anyway, most of y'all are gone because y'all think I'm gone. And so I'm going to go in this store and I will holler back at you. Peace.